M-learning. What is M-learning? M-learning is also called mobile learning. It is when a person uses a portable device to access learning and information to assist in the learning process. The device can be anything that the person can connect online with. Some examples are iPads, laptops, other tablets, smartphones. Basically, any technology that can connect to the internet can be considered a mobile learning device. Mobile learning allows for a change in the educational process. The students can take the learning outside the traditional classroom walls and access information from anywhere around the world. Mobile learning gives the teacher and learner a more flexible way to interact. Some examples of this would be a response system, online testing, and creating videos to display the knowledge that is learned. There are some benefits to mobile learning. Students can access the learning outside of the classroom. Real-world connections can be made because the students can see how their learning is used through the technology. It helps to bring the learner from learning from school to home and vice versa. And the videos and vivid pictures that can be viewed help to engage learners. Instead of carrying heavy books for all the classes, a student can access books, word processing, and other essential learning tools on their one lightweight device. There are a few cons that come along with M-learning. Some students may not have access to the technology. This is known as a digital divide. Along with access to the device, some students might not have access to the internet at home. M-learning does change what the traditional school culture looks like, and change can be difficult for some teachers and learners to accept. With mobile devices, there are batteries that will need charging. And due to the access to the internet and the school network, additional security can be a concern. So how can we get more mobile learning into the classroom? One way is a technology movement called BYOD. BYOD is also known as Bring Your Own Device. Students bring their own devices from home. It's a way to get more technology, and usually newer technology, into the classroom. This helps to enhance the learning, and as discussed earlier. Some pros of BYOD is that the students are using a device they already know how to use. This eliminates the learning curve for a device. A BYOD program can save the district money on purchasing new technology. It can also help with the upkeep, as the student is responsible if something happens to the device. Just as mentioned during the M-learning pros, BYOD can improve engagement by allowing students to view multiple ways of learning technology. So, why isn't everyone allowing BYOD? With any technology initiative, there are a few challenges that need to be overcome. First, when a lesson is planned and the student forgets their device or their device isn't charged, the lesson can become a flop. Second, we have the issue with digital divide. Some students might not be able to afford the devices, so the district will have to provide some devices for these students to use in the classroom. When students have access to their own devices, there is always learning that occurs with it. Students can distract it by texting a peer or viewing a funny cat video on YouTube. Classroom management for these type of concerns will need to be adjusted. Another issue that students can use a variety of platforms, and the application used to be able to access these need to be universal. The biggest con is that security and broadband will need to be increased to make sure that the network can handle the added demands. So in summary, if M-learning, and more specifically BYOD, is done correctly, it can be budget-saving approach to increase technology and learning in the classroom. The devices that once were considered distractions are getting a new look as a window to learning. More and more are being found in the classroom.